And I'm testing out this mic here. I just dug it out of a box that I had in the back. I didn't feel like putting on the headset. So I'm still working on the audio here, so give me a moment to get this shit figured out. Let me go to YouTube and listen in on the stream. A moment to get this shit figured out. Let me go to YouTube and listen in on the stream. I hear nothing. A moment to get this shit. Why is that? Oh, shit, muted? No. I hear nothing. Why 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. It shows recording, says audio's good. No. I hear nothing. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. It shows I don't have any audio output here. Is it being redirected to my headset or some shit? Let me look up this thing. Speakers, WOTLK, yep. Is it being redirected to my headset or some shit? Nope. Look up this thing. What the hell's going on? What the hell? Speakers, yep. What the hell's going on? There we go. Why is it? So they just call speakers. Okay, you can stop the test. Okay. There we go. Call speakers. So they just call speakers. Yep, yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay, you can stop the test. Call speakers. That's funny. You can hear the whole thing bouncing back and forth. All right. Oh, fuck. Still going. This thing's not picking up shit, is it? I mean, I see the little bar bouncing, but I'm not hearing it. So, okay, let me kill this audio here. This thing's not picking up shit, is it? I mean, I see the little bar bouncing, but there it is. It's super quiet. Okay, let me kill this audio here. Kill that. Test. Test. Wow, why is it so fucking quiet? Alrighty. More bullshit. It's like I could barely fucking hear it right now. It's up there. It sounds very muffled. If anyone's out there, what's the audio like? Because it sounds stupid quiet. Let me increase this here. All right, is it getting louder? 1, 2, eat a fucking shoe. This here. Oh. All right, is it getting louder? 1, 2, eat a fucking shoe. All right, that seemed to do it. Okay, I think it's working now. Just a bit on the louder side. Let me see if I can lower it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Fuck, right? Man. Tell you what. So, I'm going to play a little while here. We're on the Chromecraft server, so if you want to come join us, please feel free. It's using client 3.5.3 or is it 3.3.5? Fuck, I know. It's the Wrath of the Lich King, so, it's fairly available out there. So you just got to search or, whatever. I think if you go to the Chromecraft.com site, you can actually download it there through either a torrent or from a like a mega upload or some shit. All right, let's see what the fuck are we doing here. We were working on our weapons. That's why I'm using the mace and fucking daggers here. Where are we on those? Okay, mace is 105. Daggers is 105, so I already maxed that out. So axes are the only thing that's fucking left to skill up for now. What's this thing? Oh, cat figurine? Really? Well, what? You can't do shit with it? Ah, fuck. Whatever. So far, I haven't been able to spot anybody from the guild on lately. Oh, there's Mad. That's cool. I've noticed everyone's already hit like 30 and 34 or whatever the fuck. Let's see who can check through here. What's our highest? 33. Oh, I thought she already hit 30, but I guess not that far off. My shaman is 26, I think. And honestly, I should probably level her instead, but I enjoyed playing the warrior. So right now, as far as DPS go, I think the actual dual wielding actually does more damage than anything I have. Let's see, we gotta go for quests. I think we have to go to, yeah, down here to kill those fucking things. We'll just go ahead and do that. I remember a few years ago, probably like a decade ago. You know what? I think it was a decade ago. Or two. Fuck. No, was it 2 decades? No. Fuck, you're like old, man. No, I would say it's probably a good, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago when I first started streaming and stuff, and we were doing a bunch of D&D. And we used to just do I used to do like a little camcorder on the side, and then I had to upload the video or, you know, re-encode it and then, you know, fucking edit it, put it up, whatever the fuck, right? It took a while. But one of the problems we had was always the microphones. So I would try tons of different kind of microphones, from a boom mic to a, what do you call those things, a conference microphone, to even these little lapels that you'd put on everybody, and even mic packs at one point, and all that shit didn't work out. The problem I had with the mic packs was, for some reason, they were always dead, even though I'd charge them and never use them until we had to like do a game or something. And then there was a lot of crosstalk on them. So yeah, some people, you know, just naturally talk louder than others. So you got to learn to, you know, like, you know, tweak their audio so that way you can hear them only when they talk and not when someone else is talking over them or something. But it was very difficult to do. I think the best thing we did was just use a conference microphone, which was actually kind of funny. It was a stick microphone that I bought, that was just like a little fucking USB stick, and it was a real shitty one. It was like maybe $15-20 or even less, and it worked fine. It actually, I still have it somewhere around here, but that was like one of the best microphones I had. I mean, right now I think there's a little problem with one of the elements inside, because every now and then you got to tap it until it starts working again. So I think it's just a loose connection. But either way, that microphone was the best. It was like super sensitive. I would could have it across the room, be talking normally, and it sounds like I was right in front of the camera. So that thing was always awesome. So we'd always set that up somewhere near the table, and I would record that on a separate channel, and the camcorder, you know, catch video and shit. And then later on, we started using multiple cameras and stuff like that. And some of the games, if you watch us play, you can see the different cameras and stuff. But I got really tired of doing video editing. And not that I did a lot of it, but, you know, I get tired of that shit. And then also, if we had to beep or blur something out, most of the times we try to keep, I guess, not reference anybody name from like work or where we work and stuff like that, because nowadays, I mean, shit, you say something and that can go against you, even when you're trying to apply for a job. Even though in your own personal time or something, you said something, you say a racist remark or something like that, or a homophobic remark, and that's enough to be like, no, you're gonna be problems. And it seems those folks that, you know, like that stream and do stuff like that, they're even, I guess companies are more cautious about them, because they know they're going to be vocal and stuff, vocal, and so anything that they see, they say that they might, you know, rebroadcast, right, or say something about it and make the company look bad. So you always got to be careful about that stuff. I, on my hand, I tried to avoid wearing company shirts whenever I'm on stream. I've used some of my own company shirts, the Exabyte site. Oops, just tapped my mic. I used to have a computer repair company called Exabyte, but it was like, it was only open for about maybe, I don't know, 6 months or so, and it never really made any money. As a matter of fact, it cost me more money to advertise on radio than I made during the entire process of, you know, working from home. Or not working from home, but, you know, doing my own little computer repair company, which is funny. But it was just the area I was in. It was really, how do you say it? I guess older folk, kind of not really boondocks, but it was just older generation in that area. So, I mean, you know, people in their like 70s and 80s, which they needed computer assistance, but we're talking about machines that are like running still Windows 3.1 and Windows XP and stuff like that. And this is probably around 2013, 2014, right around that area, probably 2014, early 2014, and they're still running XP and stuff. I had one guy that he had a dot matrix printer that he really loved, but his Windows didn't have how do you say it? It didn't have a print profile for it. Oh, this is going to be loud, isn't it? Oh, yep. Let me lower that down. Oh, I didn't see if you're picking up game audio over here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's turned off. There you go. Let me increase that just a little bit. I don't have any game music running right now. I know some people like to hear game music, but man, a lot of the times it gets in the way of talking and stuff, and also sometimes it's copyrighted. I know here in WoW, I don't believe it is. But either way, back to the story about the guy with the dot matrix printer. So he was trying to print with it. I think it was, I think he was still running XP, and there was no printer drivers for it. So I was like, well, I'll see what I can do. I got a hold of the printer drivers, and it's like, yeah, no, these printer drivers will not work because of blah blah blah, this and that. Eventually what happened was he showed me the software that he used to use, and he still had the software, like the actual like discs and stuff for it. And I was like, okay, cool. So we have the discs. All we got to do is get this running on a Windows XP box. And of course, compatibility mode's not going to work here at all, because this is using DOS like 5.2. So being that it is a DOS application, I was like, well, you know what? We could try DOSBox. And so that's what we did. We set it up. Well, I say we. It's just me. Set up DOSBox, got that installed, got it working, got his old software working. His license is, you know, coded to the disk, so it doesn't really matter. There's no connection or anything like that to have to validate with. But yeah, we got his printer working in the DOSBox, running the application, because the application was actually DOS based, which I thought was very interesting, because it's almost like Corel drawing or something, but it's not that. It was something else. But what it did was let you create books and pamphlets and stuff like that. I guess you do it. Well, I mean, creating pamphlets, right? You know, come on, quit running away from me, piece of shit. And this guy was a minister somewhere, and he really liked this software because there's a lot of fonts and stuff they used a lot in the past. And I guess they had that whole nostalgia thing for him, that this is how people remember his deals and stuff like that. So we got that working for him, and he was quite happy. How does this guy get a full heal? God damn you. Yeah, one of the problems I always had with computer repair was that that bitch ran off. Get another heater. God damn it. Fuck these guys. I'm not gonna fuck with y'all. Yes, I can hamstring you and all that shit, but I am not gonna fucking deal with this bullshit. You're not worth it. You know what? Find your quest. Fuck your quest. You're gonna go shove it up your ass. I'm not gonna deal with that shit. The thing I was saying, the problem I always had was that I always saw, like, when you called a computer repair guy back in the day, it was always so expensive. It still is very expensive. You take your computer to some place to have it fixed, and it's crazy expensive. You have some guy come over to fix your shit, it's crazy expensive. And I was like, why is it so expensive? There's no need for it to be expensive. None of the stuff we do is hard. It does take a little time, and we have the tools and the equipment, and they're not really all that expensive. Now, yes, Windows licenses were always expensive as fuck. They still are. So, $100, $200 for the Pro Edition, that whole thing is I think, is stupid. I mean, the way stuff's going now, where they're like fucking doing all these little microtransactions for all kinds of crap, they might as get away from the whole having to purchase the damn software and just have it where you install the software, or it comes with your fucking computer, and then you buy all the little stuff inside it that makes your computer, you know, all the different applications, whatever the fuck, right? And I know Microsoft has finally moved into the whole, what do you call that thing? Install manager, or what I call it, what's that? Is that what that thing? Package manager, whatever the fuck. It's same thing like Linux and fucking how can I say Macintosh that Apple uses. You know, where you have a basically a package installer that you tell it what applications you want, and it goes and downloads it, and installs it. It also keeps it updated. Now Windows tried doing this with the Windows Store, but you know, fuck the store. No one uses it. You know, it's always crap. The new package manager. The thing is, I don't know how they got everybody's stuff in there yet, because like with Linux and stuff, you know, you have to get your stuff, I guess, published to like I'm trying to think what you call it. Basically a giant list of software that says I'm here, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. And I believe it got to be vetted at least by a few folks to say that yes, it's not malicious, and then, you know, it gets thrown on there. So whenever you do a search, you can find the software. That being said, I know there's some kind of stipulation as far as what can make it on there and stuff like that. But you know, if you were really adamant, you can get your software put on the package installer. So I'm guessing Microsoft's going to do that, and Microsoft's probably going to charge a fucking ass load for other software companies to do this. So that might be what kills it there, is just, you know, the fucking greed, right? Apple has this thing where it's a pain in the ass to be a developer for Apple, or for applications on Apple. Yes, you can get your development license, and it costs you like $100 or maybe $200, because you got to get like a license, and you got to get the software, and then this bullshit. And then you only get like 5 applications you can post, and they have to be posted to a certain type of server, so you need to also get the location or some shit to put it on. It was stupid. It was to the point where, like, I know when I wanted to make some software, I was like, yeah, I'll put it on the Apple Store and it'll be blah blah. And then I was like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen unless you have, you know, some money. And back in the day, I didn't have shit. I mean, now, yeah, I could probably go and get it on there, but I mean, the fuck I want to do that anymore, you know? I got the money to do it, but I don't need to because I got the money. So I was like, fuck you, you know? Oh, this fucking quest. I was trying to do this the other day, and it was just such a pain in the ass. He summons void walkers, and his fucking succubus like beats your ass. Oh, that's that quest I just abandoned. No, I'm coming over here to get this fucking copper node. I just realized, I remembered to have a fucking mount. I don't know why I don't fucking use it as often. But yeah, no, so, like I was saying, it was always so expensive. And, you know, like I was saying, it's not that expensive. It's not that hard to do that shit. So I was always trying to offer, you know, good prices. And I was trying to do it by like, oh fuck, did I just get myself stuck in here? I was trying to do it by like what the task was, you know. Am I recovering some lost, you know, files? Am I, what do you call it? Am I formatting a drive? Am I cleaning the viruses? Am I fucking installing new software? Am I fixing a printer? Am I doing drivers? I mean, whatever the fuck the case was, I would try to have some kind of price guide to say, okay, this is it. blah blah blah. Thing is, people's computers are slow as balls. So I found myself taking a very long time doing a simple task, but it's because, well, the computer was totally fucked. And it's not like you get a hold of the computer before it's fucked. It's already fucked when you get it. So if it has a virus or something, it is, pretty fucked already. And then you have to work within the confines of the virus fucking up the whole system to try to get it back up and running and clean it up. In some cases that is impossible to do, but I was able for the most part to clean out a lot of systems and remove the viruses, and then install preemptive software, antivirus, to prevent it from happening again. Or not really prevent it, because it never prevents shit. It just alerts the users, hey, don't do that. There's a good chance that you're gonna get fucked. I remember I had this one lady that contacted me because she heard my ad through the radio. And it's funny, this is the only ad. Actually, no, I don't think she heard it through the radio. I think she heard it through the newspaper. So I ended up driving like a 40-minute drive to get to this lady's house. And she's, out in the country and shit, and she owns this giant fucking horse ranch. And I mean, like, damn, you're talking like baller over here. They got their own custom trailers for the fucking horses, all painted, like separate fucking trailers, custom trailers for their horses with air conditioning and shit. I mean, like, damn, that's a lot of money in horses, right? So I go there, and basically she has an issue where there's a virus on her computer, or, she says it's a virus. I go and take a look, and the computer's basically, she has too much shit installed in it. All that free stuff you get online from clicking on this and that, all those, like, make your connection faster, all kinds of stupid crap, right? So I'm in there like, okay, yeah, no, it's not really viruses, it just got a bunch of, stuff that's slowing it down. So I go in there and start cleaning that shit up. And then I do find that, yes, there is some actual viruses in there that are, like, basically recording everything and shit. So I'm like, okay, well, I did find these things. You might want to go ahead and check. If you've ever done any banking on this computer, make sure you go and change your accounts and update your passwords and stuff, because there's no telling what was, sent back. Either way, it took me like 3 or 4 hours to clean the system, and it was getting late. So I was like, I can come back tomorrow and finish the job, or just stay, after hours and knock it out. And I say after hours because she had to leave to go to some dinner party or some shit like that. But she didn't mind, me being there and, taking care of the computer while she was gone. There was some ranch hands out there and stuff like that if I needed anything, but pretty much I was just in their office. Being that I had military background plus, security clearance, I guess she felt that I was pretty safe, that, I wasn't going to do anything. And plus, I wouldn't. I went ahead and, basically cleaned up the system as best I could. I think I got out of there around 7 o'clock. She left at 5. I called her, told her, hey, your system's good to go, it's all ready. And they're like, okay, just let me know how much it is, and she gave me a blank check beforehand or some shit like that. And I ended up charging her only like $150 or $200, something like that, something fairly cheap. I do not have any fucking potions. But yeah, I was like a 5-hour job, and all I did was charge like maybe $150 or $200 for the whole thing. Which, it should have been a lot more. I mean, I wasn't going by an hourly rate. I should have been going by an hourly rate. That probably would have at least helped me more. But then again, like, hourly rates, I was not used to people charging, over $100 an hour or anything like that. I was thinking more, how do you say, reasonable, like, okay, $20 an hour. That doesn't sound bad, right? Especially for what I'm doing. But like, in real life, I mean, shit, like right now, if I was to go work for my company and they'd send me somewhere else to go do work, they're going to charge them like $300 an hour just for me being there. So, yeah, I mean, although it was just, I guess you say a desktop support level 3 or something like that, just because, we're actually doing OS installs and crap like that, and in some cases, like that DOS box thing. Had to do the whole DOS box thing. That was interesting. That was the first time I ever did that, and I'm amazed it worked. Oh, come on. I know you can do it. There you go, goat person. Get up there. We're going to get fucked up here, aren't we? Yeah, this thing up here, man. Holy shit. Last time I fought it kicked my ass. It has a succubus that just fucking destroys me. And then he also summons void walkers, and they just beat the shit out of you. So that's going to be fun here in a little bit. So yeah, so the entire time, I think I worked 6 months, with my own little computer repair company, and I had this one lady that I always did work for her over and over and over, and that was fine. It was nice, repetitive customer. Honestly, I think I was over there every week, like running network lines, fixing her printers, fixing her credit card machines, and she was a tax agent lady, and I was fixing her, not the tax software or anything like that, but something else, something about like the secure signature thing, because they were just started doing that, and you need to have like a SSL like card in your system. So I had to go get that hardware, install it, set it up, and get the the token from them and have it signed and all that shit. It was interesting. I don't think they do that shit anymore, but I mean, I don't know. It's been a few years. But yeah, so the entire time, I think I made maybe $500 to $600 in 6 months. And the only reason I was able to live comfortably was because right before I moved, I took out a loan for $10,000, and so that those 6 months I was living off the $10,000, buying equipment and all kinds of stuff for the business as well. And I never took out a business loan or anything like that. But even with that same $10,000, that's how I registered the SSL and all that stuff. Oh, you're gonna come and jack my shit? Oh, okay, cool. Let me take care of this, because this thing was hard as balls to do. Oh, there's that fucking thing. How's she doing over there? Alright, I thought this was going to be a total fucking failure. But thanks to this lady, we killed this son of a biscuit. Awesome. Last time I came, I fought this thing like 3 or 4 times, and it fucking destroyed me each time. I was using a sword and shield at the time. So yeah, I didn't do well as a computer repair guy. I mean, yes, I did as far as like the job. Yeah, no problem. Everything was super simple. I even had people dropping computers off. I would go to people's houses, fix their shit, stuff like that. But it was always very cheap. I wouldn't charge much. I'd be like, oh, $60, here, there, Honestly, it should be a lot more. It should have been maybe $50 or $60 an hour. But the thing is, when you charge that much, people just don't want to get your shit fixed. I understand if it's, you need to because of business or something like that, but for the most part, most of the people that called me were not business. I did have a few people. One lady was, this one lady, she did some kind of tailoring deal where like she'd print custom patches and designs on fabric or shirts or hats or whatever the hell. It was very awesome. She had these giant machines that were like sewing printers, and all this software that basically you choose what pattern you want and it would automatically do it. It embroil stuff. I think that's what they call it, embroil, embread, whatever, inbred. But yeah, that was all very cool. So I learned a lot of neat stuff. And that's one of the things I like talking to the people too while I'm working. If they got nothing else to do, they usually stick around and ask me questions. And I tell them what I'm doing, show them how to do it, and be like, hey, yeah, you can do this yourself. I'll tell you one thing: people in the hill country are very trusting. And I think that goes speaking for the whole people as a whole. It's like they have no reason to distrust you. They haven't had a problem with people scamming them or stealing from them or just being jerks. So that was a nice breath of fresh air that people weren't like suspicious of you all the time or anything. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I mean, I remember like they were like giving me access to like their bank accounts and shit like that. And it's like, what are you doing? No, I don't need this. you know. I think one of them was like, she needed to log into something, was having problems, and I told her, okay, go ahead and log into this thing of yours. And then she goes and tells me, open up this file, blah, blah, blah. All right, the file called passwords, open that up. And it's just a text file with all their fucking passwords. I'm like, you shouldn't be doing that. And they didn't have like regular internet access, so it's not like they could, just use LastPass or something like that. But even at the time, LastPass was not a thing. Needless to say, I was not there to help them with their security. It was just getting their computers working.
Farewell.
Yeah, so I think a buddy of mine calls me one day and says, hey, you need a job or anything? And I'm like, well, I mean, I've got my own thing. It's like, hey, I got a position open here. They need a developer. I mean, they pay very well. I mean, it's a really great company. Why don't you come in for an interview? And I'm like, okay, give them my number. And then they call me and they're like, they set up a time and date to go do an interview. I show up, shake hands, talk to people for like 5 minutes, go into another room with some guys there, and the current DBA or main developer there brings up Visual Studio and brings up a website that they're working a website, and it just asks me, all right, what is this doing? And I'm just reading HTML code. I mean, it's like, well, I mean, this says to draw an input box in a screen called blah, blah, blah. This says use this, blah, blah, blah. Scroll down a little bit. Okay, this class up here has a rollover effect, right? And then back here, okay, this is the JavaScript. Well, this JavaScript is doing an AJAX call back to a server. I got to dig around to find out where that reference to that server is. And they're like, okay, no, that's good. Yeah, no, he knows what he's doing. And that was it. And I got the job, just like that. And I was like, holy shit, I mean, I don't even live here yet or anything. They're like, yeah, when can you get here? And I was like, well, shit, give me 2 weeks or a week or something like that, and I'll get moved over somehow. And that's basically what happened. I gave my note, the month was almost over or something like that, so I gave the notice on the house that I was renting that I will be going elsewhere. And just like that, I had a giant garage sale, sold a lot of my shit, like stupid cheap. Like there's this television that I bought back when like the big LCD screens came out. It wasn't even LCD, I think it was a projection. Oh, it was projection DLP. I call it a LED projection DLP or some, I don't know what the fuck. DLP projection TV is fucking, it was supposed to be one of the first 1080 interlaced televisions that came out, and I remember the price tag was like $2,500, and it was like a 55-inch. And I went ahead and bought it. I bought it off like a Lax furniture store or something like that. I can't remember what the actual name was, but something like that. And I think I ended up paying like $3,000 or $4,000 for it, through the payment system and all that. I ended up selling that TV for like either $250 or $300. I mean, it was stupid cheap. And not only that, I drove it to the guy's house and helped him put it up and get it plugged in and everything. I mean, that's some fucking service right there, I tell you what. But it was fine. The thing is, that giant TV, I had nowhere for it. Because I was going to go stay with my buddy in an apartment complex. And his lease was just coming up. So he was able to get a 2-bedroom. I think I stayed on his couch for maybe a week or so, and then boom, we had a 2-bedroom apartment. Stayed there for another 6 months, I think it was, and then during that whole time, well, 6 months, right? And the whole thing was that I was still a contractor. I wasn't hired on full time. So once I got hired on full time at the 6 months point, it was like, okay, now I need to get a house, because we were talking about getting a house so we can have parties and have kegs and all kinds of shit like that. Blah blah blah. Protect Iron Hand from what? Where the fuck is he? Freeloader Iron Hand. Oh, was I supposed to walk somebody out here? Because I didn't. Huh. I think I fucked this quest up. I was supposed to wait for somebody or something. Oh, if you can see, there's a book for The Expanse. Oh, there it is. I still haven't fucking read the damn thing. It's weird. I think I'm kind of feeling cocky about the damn thing because I know the system very well. I know the setting fairly well. Now, I don't know all the little special rules in there, and there was some neat stuff for these complex checks, but I kind of grasped the idea of them. I feel like I can already do a game without even touching the book. But I do need to go over it so I can go over character creation and especially learn the stunt points or see what's available on the stunts. Boy. You know, I don't even really feel like playing WoW. Like, I'd rather play like RimWorld or something. I don't know how many games of RimWorld I have open right now that I probably need to go back and finish. I don't think I've ever finished a single one. I usually get to the point where you see the person's here is gone, so this guy left. Is this him? Yeah, this is him. Okay. I gotta protect this dude. Free old Iron Hand. Oh, there's a copper vein over there. Like usually in the rib world, I get to the point where I feel fairly comfortable that, you know, nothing can really fuck with me. Or something stupid happens that I'm like, that is retarded. And I go and open up the admin panel and undo that stupidness. The thing is, as soon as you cheat once, it is almost impossible to not do it again. And therefore, the game is just fucked at that point. I had, not too long ago, I did one for these rabid Nazis. It was 3 of them. And oh my god, the shit hit the fan so hard right off the bat. Like, everything was going great. And one of the bunnies went to go kill a fucking, I don't know what the fuck it was, a deer or something, a moose. I know it was not a moose. I think it was like a buck. No, it was not a buck. I think it was like an axis deer or something like that. Something that had like a 2% chance of retaliation. First shot, boom, animals retaliate. I'm like, I paused it. Like, okay. I clicked go see it. Holy crap! There was like 7 or 8 fucking what do you call it? Deer. Oh my god, they're fucking me up. Wow, what the shit sandwich here? I'm gonna let him go. That's fine. As long as he survives, I am good with that. How far away am I? Oh, seriously? So I killed their main leader, and I think that's all that really matters. And hopefully I won't get stuck here, because then I won't be able to get to my body in time for him to get back and do his shit. I gotta get to his body. I gotta get to the dude before the next wave. The fuck was I talking about? Oh, the rabbits, right? So yeah, there was like, no, it was like 8 deers or some shit, and they quickly subdue my person, and she's the one the best shooter, so she's down. I get my people to start moving around to try to flank them, but they kill her so fast, and not only that, all the deer automatically switch over to attacking the next guy. Oh no, come on! Don't tell me you're fighting this guy still. I just got here, you bunch of dicks. No, fuck you all. No, fuck you. No, quit trying to suck me dry. Bunch of fucking asshats. What kind of level was this fucking quest? I mean, we got fucked. So far, just about every single quest I've done with this girl has been a failure. Like I said, I didn't really feel like fucking playing. I was gonna hearthback, camper ass. I like to get my succubus on the what you call it, warlock, which is one more level, and then she gets it. Let me just see where she's at. If she's like halfway, we'll do it. But if she's like just start the level, okay, she's halfway. Okay, we can do this. Oh, that's killing the snouts and all that shit. It takes forever. All right, we just want to get level 20. We want to go get our succubus. Why? Because why the fuck not? All right, we got to get the yellow paw up here. No, you don't have mount yet. Okay. Oh boy. So yeah, the deers kill, well, not kill her, they incapacitate her. Then they incapacitate the other rabbit, who was already fucking suffering from asthma or some shit, so she was very slow at moving. And then they go and they incapacitate my last fucking bunny. So all 3 of my rabbits are down. A fucking what do you call it? A stranger in black shows up, and he goes and he attacks and he helps. Like, we're down to like 1 fucking buck left, and he shows up and he finally kills it. At the same time, one of my other people recover, but she is so badly fucked that like she has to take care of herself first before she can try to revive anyone else. So we finally get everybody back up. And then one of them gets an infection because we couldn't fucking patch her up in time because everyone else was so fucked they couldn't do shit. Like, they were just too tired. They're gonna have a mental break and all this shit. So it's like there's nothing I could do about it. So we lose 1 bunny to that. Seriously, where the fuck this thing come from here? Bring it the fuck over here. You consume shadows and that. I think in the end, we kept 2 rabbits alive. One of them died. Or did all 3 die? No, I think yeah. We were able to keep 1 rabbit alive, and then the other. No, we kept 2 rabbits alive, and the other one died. And so we put her in a sarcophagus. Hopefully, one day we can resurrect her. We haven't cheated on that game yet, so I can go back and play that game. The thing is, to get a resurrection mech serum, I mean, fuck, that's not going to be an easy task. Not only that, I don't think I've ever gotten one of those resurrection mech serums. I think once I got a hold of the ones that like can restore an arm or something like that. It's a mech serum, but it's not like it cannot res the dead. I would like to bring her back because she was our main researcher that died. I keep getting that smell of like a really musky cloth. And that's because this hat, I had left it out in the rain for like 2 or 3 days. And it got really gnarly. Like they use a roll of paper towels on top of it, so it was wet constantly for like, a week or so. I took it out, I washed it with soap and other fucking shit, and it helped a little, but not enough. And then I threw it in the washing machine with some soap. It's a little bit better now. I mean, I still smell it, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I would think I need to wash it in something like peroxide or baking soda. Thing is, peroxide might damage the colors. That's one thing I did notice after it came out of the washing machine. It is a lot lighter now. So, yeah, I don't want a fucking white hat. Especially if it's a veteran's cap. I do not want a white veteran's cap. What's odd is like these hats. Normally you don't buy these hats for yourself. Someone gives them to you. I had bought one quite some time ago from the VFW, or from the I guess it was the VFW. They sent out an email. Usually they have a shop or something, and I got it from there. And then a friend of mine bought me one of these hats, another one, and I ended up gifting that to my roommate because he's also a veteran. I'll tell you one thing, I like this hat. I enjoy this hat. I keep this hat fairly safe, fairly close to me. I always know where it's at least. I'm pretty sure he can't tell you where his hat's at, if he even still has it. That kind of saddens me, It's like, man. And the reason I gave him the hat was because I was like, okay, so I bought myself one hat, which is still this one, the same hat, but at least I gave one forward. So I can say that the hat I bought, I gave to someone else, and someone else gave me this one, but that's not exactly what happened, but at least in my mind, that debt is paid, Oh, last time I went in there, all shit broke loose. Oh, cool. We have rest XP, so that should be a lot quicker. Really? You missed. Can you just say resisted rather than missed? Did someone sheep a thing? Yeah, someone sheeped it. Oh man, I feel like my throat is gonna, how you say, get real coarse and not be able to talk much. It's probably because the volume I'm speaking at. I think it's because I'm not used to the microphone. I'm used to the mic being right next to my, mouth here with the headset. So I always forget that I actually have a mic on me. Peace Blue. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? You a failure. Okay. That dude's funny. What is his name? Uncle. Fuck. Uncle Tommy, Uncle Johnny, Uncle Robbie. I don't fucking know. I don't remember. The feathers are for fucking safe fall, or whatever we call it, or floater, levitate. So we might stay on to do the quest for the fucking, what do you call it, succubus? That'd be it. I should probably take the dog out to the park or something. It's a weekend, so the other park is finally open. They only open on weekends, which is sad. I wish they had opened it all the time. But it's really like, the park is on somebody's private property. Like, they're so baller that, they have a ginormous fucking park. But it's not open during the weekends. I mean, not open during the weekdays. And I guess that kind of keeps the park safe and clean. That there's just not people in there at all hours fucking it up. So, like, they can actually have security out there, and if anyone's there during the weekdays, they know they're up to no good because they're there without permission. And it's more of a field than like a park because they have a cricket, what do you call it? Oh, what do you call it? A cricket diamond, cricket circle, whatever they call them, right? And I don't think I've ever seen another cricket thing anywhere. So, that's cool. But, so they got this giant park and there's this trail that goes for a good 5 or 10 miles. I mean, it's a really long trail that goes the entire back across, following the river. And like, it's part of this giant trail that's supposed to go from like one part of Dallas all the way to the other side of Dallas. Like, you can get on a bike, get on this trail, and you can go across town on this trail. There's a few places where you have to cross a few roads, but for the most part, it's a straight shot. You'll be driving or riding across by the, what do you call it, the levees. I think it's the Trinity River that you follow most of the way, so it's pretty nice. I've never followed it all the way. It's one of those things that maybe one day I would. We'll try it, but yeah. I'm in no shape right now to get on a bike for that long. My ass would probably hurt after the first 10 minutes. But either way, there's another big, ginormous field on the opposite side of some trees that they have a little path that goes to. And that's usually where I take the dog and I just, release her and let her go run. Because my pup doesn't get the chance to run at full speed. And she can haul ass. I would say she could probably outdo a greyhound. The reason they don't race them is because there's a good chance they'd fucking die. If they ran at full speed. I saw a video somewhere where they had an Irish wolfhound and a Great Dane, and they're chasing the rabbit string, and you could tell the Great Dane's hauling ass trying to get it. The Irish Wolfhound is just fucking around. She or he is just chasing it for fun, because you could tell her strides are like just half-assed, like and she's like quickly catch up to that thing quick, but you know she slows down, lets the other dog catch up. When the other dog gets closer, it gets closer. You know, it's just fucking around with it. And it's like, yeah, and people are there, man, that Dane is very fast, and they're like, the people that know wolfhounds are like, yeah, dude, that wolfhound's not even fucking trying. that thing would destroy that fucking Dane, as far as the running. The Dane's a lot heavier. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, good upgrade. Thing is that you don't want to push your pups too much on those guys, because I'm not saying they have weak hearts. It's just that they're too precious to just let them burn out like that, you know? I always thought that was interesting. Like, most animals have a certain number of heartbeats that they can live for. And it's something like, I don't know if it's, I can't remember if it's a million or a billion, probably a million heartbeats or 2 million heartbeats or something like that. And smaller creatures, heartbeat beats a lot faster. No, I want shields up. Give me shields. Shields. You're not giving me shields. Fuck. Why am I stunned? Why am I stunned? Why am I stunned? Why am I stunned? Really? A stun poison? Fuck you. Oh my god, I'm stunned again. What the fuck? A stun poison? Come on, man. Like, seriously? That's probably why I could never get the damn Voidwalker to give me its shield, because it was probably stunned and it couldn't do its sacrifice on itself. That's some bullshit. That should have been an easy kill, man. I guess because I didn't go after it, aggressively in the beginning. I figured, oh, I can shield up and then either summon another Voidwalker, and no. But now I know. I'm going to destroy it. Not going to give that piece of shit a chance this time. Still probably going to destroy me. Alright, let's get the Voidwalker up. And then this thing's all like, I must breed. Or send me back. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I got these fucking steaks. Yeah, fuck your fish. Really? 61 health over 18 seconds? That kind of sucks. Or 61 health every second. That'd be great, but... Alright, let's get this up. Let's go ahead and fucking get a soul stone up on me. Alright, Pablo, get in there. Okay, you got hate? Good. Yeah, I mean, with the stun poison, no matter, you're dead. Paralyzing poison. Fuck you. You're dead. What? Already have that? Tarantula Sash. Well, fuck you then. Now I have 2. Earth Root. Let's go get the Earth Root. Fucking Murlocs. Hopefully they don't fuck with me here. Well, hot dog. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna take the dog out to the park. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can get this damn succubus done and then go do that park thing. Because I know if my pup's tired of just being stuck at home. You know, I take her to dog parks and stuff, but she doesn't like to interact with other dogs. It's like when she's at the park, she's like all like, you know, calm, quiet, not wanting to fucking move, just, you know, like timid or something. And it's like, dog, why are you being timid? You're not a timid dog. What the fuck? You're like humongous compared to every single other dog. You know? So I find that funny. Alright, so we got level 20. We can now do the succubus quest. We can go... Okay, Stormwind. Alright, let's go Stormwind. Oh, this quest takes us way over there to the Barrens? Man, that's going to suck if that's the case. Alright, so we're going to go to the Warlock place here, and we're also going to see... Well, we got to go to Ironforge to get our mount. No, we don't. It's a spell. Right, I'm a Warlock, so hopefully I can get the mount and my succubus without having to go do the quest. But Southern tells me I have to do the succubus quest. We'll see, because I had to do the damn Voidwalker quest, so I don't know. You're able to right? Yay. Yeah, so puppy dog. When it's like her and another dog, they'll play. When it's her and a bunch of dogs, oh no, she's like, no, not gonna get involved in this fucking gang. Bang. It'd be like little fucking dogs too. I should just take her to the little dog park and be like, here, play with the little dogs. That way she won't be, because I mean, most of the dogs she plays with are little dogs. I don't know what it is with the pup. It's something about like, alright, I don't see a quest line here for it. Ritual summoning. Oh, sweet. Rain of Fire, Shadow Bolt, Summon Steed. Yeah, we got our mail. Giddy up. The fuck's the mount? It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Oh yeah, the fucking goes mounts. It's a Voidwalker. Pets. Companions. Mounts. So let's look up, let's see. Misspelled succubus. Summon succubus quest on Horde. Nope, don't give a shit about the Horde. Alliance, here we go. As a human gnome, your quest will begin in Iron Forge at Lagobetch Ranch. He will give you the quest, The Binding, that will send you. It is the one we gotta go to the Barrens. Alright, we know that quest. Oh, fuck, that's a lot of travel. At least we got a mount. Speaking of the dog, where the hell is she? Well, that door's open, so that means she's been in here and out. I usually try to close that door, but like, so you gotta keep it open or keep it closed. Or no, she just keep it open. Always keeps it open. It's like no locked doors. Oh. Oh, where am I? What the fuck? There's a kid with a cat. No kitty cat. Not like I wanted one. Why are the guards there? I got stuck. It's piled in there with the horse. Alright, so we're going to go to Iron Forge, see if we can pick up the quest. Then we got to go to the other side of the world. And then we got to go to the Barrens. Which means we'll probably have to come back to Stormwind, get on the boat, go to Desolus, or whatever it's called. Not Duskwoods. Oh, fuck. Can I remember the name of that area? I guess it is Desolus. No, it's not. Fuck, I don't know. I don't care. Go over yonders, then run south, run through the fucking Horde lineup. We're never gonna make this. Yep. Boom. Fuck you, carts. These little gnome legs. The other day, Mad pointed out that both these tracks are running together, only like a few seconds behind. Do you think they'd be offset, you know? That way there's always like something coming every few minutes? No, they're both on one time. I was like, oh, it's so annoying. Oh yeah, we got recall scrolls. Can you use that? Alrighty. Fortunately, we can't see the other tracks. I mean, in theory, when we hit the part with the water, we should be able to see the other tracks flying by if it is offset. Oh man, I got this flashlight on my side stabbing me. There we can't see across the side. Yep. She'll be riding 6. Yeah, no. Was it Viru? Viru? Blah, blah, blah. That one tells me to go outside, learn how to ride. I think it only gives like 160 XP. Still something. Why do I got this like weird smelly color around me? Is that because of the soul gem? Yeah, resurrection stone. It should be this one here. Yep, there's the quest.
You got my attention.
Okay, that is not the quest.
Very good.
Did we get the quest automatically? I mean, I got a quest for a dungeon. That's not it.
Can I help you? Can I help you? I've seen you. Hi, how are you? Talk to me.
Hey there. You need something? Be careful.
That is weird. I mean, that was not the quest.
Honored, I'm sure. Very good.
Okay, so I think that's him. That gives us a warlock summon. Yep. Okay, so let's use the Stormwind recall. Let's go back to Stormwind. Or wait. Yeah, let's go do that other quest since we're here. We can always port back fairly easy. I think, man. Mad Hat, Theoderm,
Hi, how are you?
Sraz. What? Already? That's quick. Oh, let's see, that smelly stuff goes away. That green aura. 20 seconds. Well, you just click it off. Okay, the aura did not go away. Maybe that green aura is the fell armor, demon skin. Huh. Is it the fell armor? Turn that off. No, we still have that little green aura on us. Very weird. It'd be funny if that was caused by like rotten food on you. So theoretically, we can come here and buy a mount. We have one, so there's no need to.
Hi, you're a tall one. Pleased to meet you.
What's the quest asked for now? No quest. Okay, we can go ahead and go back to Stormwind now. Oh look, we don't have smelly shit on us no more. Alright, let's turn on the fell armor. Ah, no smelly stuff. So maybe it is a soul gem. The soul stone that does that. Oh look, now we got smelly stuff all over you again. Maybe the horse is just smelly? I don't know. That's a weird effect that you have on when you're on your mount. Maybe it's the horse is dead, so it stinks. It gives you this stench. So now I need to go to the Barrens. So to go to the Barrens, we need to go to Ratchet. I do not recall how to get to Ratchet. I think it's that Minstrel Harbor. Minithril, what? I don't fucking know. So now we gotta go to the Barrens to go pick up our fucking succubus quest. And it's something about going collect some souls somewhere, whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and catch the boat here to, I think it's Desolus. And then from Desolus, we'll go ahead and run south. I'm trying to remember what the right boat is. So that one up here, North Ren. That one's that one. What's the middle one? Does the middle one go somewhere? Does the middle one go to that Mithril Harbor? Ah, whoops. Oh well. Actually, there probably is no boat here because there's that one in the way. Yeah, so I think that one over there goes to North Ren. So we'll come here. Hopefully we can catch. No, we're not going to catch the boat. Fuck you, boat. Ah, fuck you. Wow. Wait for me. I can't fly. If I turn on the cheek to fly, it probably ban me. Alright, let's look at this dead horse. Yep. Looks like a chicken. It's got horns and stuff now. I've never seen this horse with the new graphics, so that's why I'm like, yeah, that's cool. It looks all buff and shit and shiny, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, I guess we gotta wait now. Fun thing. Fun times, right? So we gotta go Deathless. I'll bring up the map, show you where that shit's at. Gotta go to the other continent, which is the fuck over here. Right down here's the Barrens. That's where we gotta go. So where we have to go now is going to be landing up here in Dark Shores. And we're going to take a boat, land us somewhere around here, and then we're going to run down all this sumbitch. Then we go through Asheville, going through here, all the way down through here. And then we're in the Barrens, and we run all the way down through here. We got horde people here, we got horde people around here, and we got more horde people around here. So we got to like do this weird snaky bullshit to get to it. Shouldn't be bad. There is a secret entrance to this place somewhere here, I think, because there's like a horde blockade here, but the other half's still open, so shouldn't be that difficult to get through. It's just a lot of running, and right now we're on this mount. At least we have a mount, because holy crap, that'd be a very long time regular running. We can look up the quest and see what else it does. Okay, we want the succubus quest for Alliance, which is here. Alliance succubus quest, gnome, go to Largo. We got that guy already. Then it gives you the quest, the bindings that will send you to the slaughter land, which we did that part. Then we talk to Genkin, the blah blah. And finally we go to Devour Souls, which I think is what we're on next. Give you a quest to Devour Souls, which will send you to the Barrens. And we need to speak to Tarkasir. Okay, once we make our way there, he's going to give us another quest that's called the Heartwood, which sends you to Asheville to retrieve the Heartwood stone. Okay, so that's back north, and then we go here. So theoretically, we could go ahead and bind ourselves here. Then we can hearth back to here, and then we can use the scroll to jump back to Stormwind. That would speed it up a little bit. So yeah, we'll see about doing that. We'll see about when we get to this area, we'll go ahead and hearth ourselves. So we'll bind our soul there. And that way we run down here to the Barrens. We can just hearth back to this thing, get this thing, and then run back south and complete the quest. And then we can use the inscription scrolls, these fuckers, to go back to Stormwind, set our rebound ourselves there, and we should be good, right? That's the theory. How much time do we have on this fucker? 10 minutes? Yeah, no, that should be plenty of time. I mean, this is going to take longer than 10 fucking minutes. I would estimate a total of 15, 20 minutes to get this whole quest done. And 90% of it's going to be running. That's just going to suck. But it is what it is. Fuck you and let me jump. Come on, horsey. You can do it. We got to come up here and grab this flight path. We don't need it, but might as well grab it. If we were to follow the boat, we're going to land there, and then we land over there and then have to run all the way around the bridge, all the way that way, then up over yonder. So this is the fastest route. We're going to go ahead and grab this flight path. And then we're going to go ahead and start heading south and make our way to Ashenville, I think it is. We'll set up a hearthstone there, and then we'll continue on. So put this sumbitch on autopilot. And now we can count our chickens. One chicken, ha ha ha. Oh, you know what? That's why my fucking voice is all like hoarse today. I used a humidifier last night. I forgot that a few days ago I turned on the humidifier and it still had water in the morning, so I'd shut it off. And last night I was thinking, oh, there's water in there. If I leave it in there for too long, the water could mold or whatever the fuck, right? And get nasty. You know, usually don't want to leave water in there. It is distilled water, not distilled water. It is Ozarka water, so it should not have that many contaminants. But you still never know. So either way, I turned it on last night, and it's already done. I can tell it's definitely out of water now. It's still on, but you know it has that auto shut off, so I probably need to turn that off. But either way, that shit. Whenever it's AC's running and you have a humidifier running, your throat gets I'm gonna say not dry. It's weird because it's moisture in the air, right? So your throat shouldn't get dry, but it does. It's odd because you're supposed to be putting like, well, I guess it doesn't actually put humidity in the air. It just puts water particles in the air. But isn't that what humidity is? Water particles in the air. Kind of. I don't think it's exactly the same because the way these machines work is they vaporize, not vaporize, I guess, yeah, they vaporize the water molecules by using some kind of a sonic vibration. Breaks it up to really fine mist, and then there's like a little fan that blows it up, and that goes and mixes with the atmosphere or in the room, you know. So it's like larger particles of water that would normally be way smaller in you know in the natural environment or whatever, right? Because regularly it's heated up that heated water evaporates into basically a cloud, a mist, or even lighter cloud, and that mixes with the atmosphere. So why would it dry out your throat, right? Not really sure. The only thing I think is that as the air passes through your throat, it has water, and there's such thing as water tension, or what do you call that shit? I guess it is surface tension, right? It could be that those water molecules come in contact with other water molecules and are kind of being like stripping away particles of water as it goes down. So the moisture in your throat kind of gets stripped eventually. That's my guess at it, what's going on. I would think it'd be the other way around, where the water in the air would basically combine with the water in your throat. But that would have to mean that there has to be like a really high thermal difference between like the air and your body. And the air is probably 70 some degrees. Your body is like 98 point something, 98.6. So it can't be that. That's too warm. And the air's not cold enough. Now, if it was the other way around, where like your body was really, really cold and the air was really hot, then yes, your body would attract the water molecules. So I guess, yeah, this is working the other way around. Since this is cool water or cool air, it is actually pulling away the water. Yeah, I guess, think about it, works the other way around. Now, it's not that the temperature difference is not that ginormous, but it's still enough. So there we go. Maybe that's it. I'm sure no one gave a shit about why your throat gets dry when you have high moisture, but it was something to talk about, right? Where the fuck are we? Oh, we got a quest up here. Oh yeah, those papers. What? Why the fuck do we have a quest up here with this character? Really? What is this? Manuscript. Oh, that's from the other quest told us to go here. What does it give us? A ring with 1 stamina? Oh yes, thank you. That'll fucking make all the difference. I have no ring, so it probably would. That's weird. I have a character that can make rings, and I didn't send her a +2 intelligence ring yet. Well, fuck. Oh well. Oh boy. So hopefully we can knock out this succubus quest, and then I think I'll take the pup to the park for a little bit. I'm already dreading going to the park because it's warm outside, and fuck that. I'm just feeling lazy now. I want to do something, but I don't want to like do something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind if we're like, let's go into the woods and like, I don't know, hunt some shit. Not that I actually want to kill anything. It's just the act of hunting. Like, I remember I used to be at this ranch where it was like 9,000 acres, and I just grabbed the 30-30 and like maybe a 380 just for the fuck of it, and I would go into the woods every day. And we had this little Alaskan Eskimo dog, this little tiny fucking thing. It was a cool dog. His name was Bingo, and it would always follow me. That's a level 20 something wolf chasing me, or 21, right? Yeah, whatever. Not catch me. So Bingo would always follow me, and for the most part, Bingo was fairly clever. He knew not to bark. Like, if it saw a creature, it would like get real low and like almost do like a stalking thing, and it would always be constantly looking up at me like, hey, you see that guy over there? You see that deer? Yeah, you see that deer? And then I'd be like, that's a doe. We can't really shoot the doe. Eventually, we did shoot a fucking doe, because, man, I tell you what, we went hunting for a very long time, and wait, there's no soul binder here. The fuck? Are you, lady? Oh, there you are. We went hunting for like, I think, a good 3 months during like deer season, and we really didn't give a shit if it was deer season or not. It was just private property. But either way, the bucks are constantly being hunted, right? So the land we were on, it's 9,000 acres. It's humongous. It's separated by hill ridges, like it fucking felt like mountains. And no one else is supposed to be on that property. The thing is, all around that property, people are hunting because that's like all game reserves and shit like that. But where we're at, it is there's no hunting allowed, right? It's private property, so all the animals would come there, you know, to seek refuge, right? We were caretakers, so we'd every now and then we'd take care of like hogs. Like they didn't want no hogs, so we kill hogs, you know, every time we saw them. And I wanted to get a deer. So I was out there, I think it was like 3 months, and I could not find a buck. Well, I could not get a buck because as soon as you saw one, boom, they bolted. And like I'm talking like we're on a ridge and looking across to another ridge. It's probably like half a mile away. And it's like, okay, I see a buck. Let me get the 30-30 up. Let me get the scope on it. And somehow it fucking knew and it bolted. It's like, Jesus, like half a mile away. There's no way he saw me, but they did. So I was never able to get a fucking buck. Other times, you know, same thing. We're walking through the woods. I, you know, stop, be quiet, and like a deer can definitely fucking outpatience you as far as like not moving and see if something moves first. It can stay still for a very long fucking time. And Bingo for the most part can't stay still for too long. But I remember there was so one day I was just pissed. I'm like, I'm gonna shoot the next fucking thing I see, right? And I see one standing there, and I'm like, is this a buck? And like, I lift my rifle up, and it's like, it's not running, so I don't think it's a buck. So I go and try to get like, I aim for a headshot, and it keeps, you know, turning its head side to side. I was like, man, it's gonna be a very hard shot. Let me see if I can just nail it in the heart, right? And I had a good side profile to nail it, so I hit it right, like boom, good shot on the shoulder, right? It bolts, right? Bingo goes into I got you, bitch, and like, you know, it's fucking chase mode and fucking super pursuit takes off, and Bingo is quiet. He's gone through the fucking woods. And then once he finds the falling target, he then barks once he got it. So he'd be like, bark, bark, you know, rah, 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 once he has it. I finally, you know, well, we shot it. I went looking for it. I think it was good 50, 60 yards in heavy brush. And, you know, I heard Bingo barking, so I knew where to go. That's not it yet. And I found it, and it was still alive. Bingo was just there making sure it didn't fucking go nowhere. Actually, was it alive? No, it was. That one was dead. Yeah, that one it was fucking out. I flip it over. It's a big, heavy deer, and I was also afraid because its stomach was fucking huge, and I was like, "Oh my god, I hope she's not fucking pregnant." And no, she was not pregnant. After we gutted and everything, and she was just full of fucking grass. She didn't have swollen memories or anything, so she did not have a calf around there or anything like that. But either way, I flipped her over, and you can see where the exit wound was, that 30-30. Dude, the entire shoulder and half the rib cage was gone. There was no lungs, no heart, no esophagus. All that shit just got blown out. And that's when I realized, holy fuck, the 30-30 is a goddamn stupid powerful rifle. I was like, I knew it was powerful enough to like go through like a fucking engine block, but I never knew what it would do to flesh. And it was weird because like the little entrance wound was like tiny little hole. The exit wound, holy fuck, it looked like we shot it with a goddamn cannon. Like, damn. It like sucked everything out of that fucking animal. I don't see how the hell that animal ran 60 yards. But I guess it was just straight pure adrenaline and like body spasms that kept it going. And it was heavy brush too, so I remember dragging that deer out. Oh my god, that was heavy as balls. I drug it out finally to like a street or one of the paths we use, and I ended up going back home, picking up a truck, going and get it, and dragging it back. I couldn't even get it on the fucking truck. Another time I was out there, same thing, hunting whatever the fuck I can find, and there was a bunch of hogs out there, and we know that there's hogs. I've just never seen them, you know, because they come out at night and they're just going from place to place, and they're very hard to find. And we had a lot of that stuff that it's called like bee weed or something. So it's a really thick brush. It's like a fucking nest underneath. It's hard as shit to follow shit through it. Either way, one day I'm out there. I'm without the dog this time, and I hear like the little snorting and stuff, and I go, crawl over a ridge, and I see like a fuck ton of hogs, like maybe 30 some hogs, and there's this big mama hog, these little ones, and some other medium sized hogs. There's a lot of them. Like, okay, I'm like, I know I gotta kill the big mama, right? Because that's number one. You got to make sure you take out the top. Because I mean, she was big. She probably was pregnant again. Either way, she was behind trees and shit, and I couldn't get a good shot on her. Oops, little fucking Eevee fell. But there was one of the medium hogs out there that I was able to get a shot on. Ah, this fucking thing's falling now. Try to put this little thing back up. All right. Oh, here's where there's some horde. Remember I was pointing out where the fuck they were? They'll probably kill me. Holy fuck, I'm getting too close. Oh, they got me aggroed. Yep, that's fine. They won't catch me. Unless that fucking bird knocks me down. That guy might knock me down. That bird might knock me down. Oh, it's yellow. Okay. Yeah, so these hogs, they were hiding. They were just fucking snorting, right? They didn't see me. I have no idea which way the air was moving because, fuck, I was too busy with the fucking dogs. I mean, the pigs. And so this hog was probably about 30 yards out, and it was behind some cactus. And it's like forest and shit, and it's like an opening, and they're out in the opening eating. They're fucking tearing up the dirt, and there's just cactus here, and there's this hog behind the cactus, and I couldn't see the fucking hog clearly. Like, I couldn't see its head, and I could barely make out where its front leg was. So I guesstimated, like I could see the back half of the hog. I guesstimated, okay, how high it is, where's that front leg, where would be the kill shot, right? And I was like, okay, all right, I can take this shot here. Next, which one am I going to go after next? Because the idea here is kill as many of them as you can. And this 30-30 was one of those quick little, like the little, Smith & Wesson's, fucking 30-06 and shit, where you can just, but it was 30-30. Oh, what the fuck? I'm on the wrong road. Good thing I looked at the map. I would have ended up way the fuck over there. And that was probably Ratchet. Yeah, Ratchet's right over here somewhere. I should probably go get that. No, Ratchet's up here down. Fuck, it might be here. Or is it higher up? Fuck, I don't know. Raptors and shit. I gotta watch out here. They should be low level. So either way, I took the shot. I nailed the hog. And holy fuck, hogs are fast as shit. Like, before I could even, like, cock the rifle again and get it back up, they were like, like, gone. And I remember, like, cocking the rifle, seeing them scatter, and I'm like, fuck, and I jump up and I start running after, like, in the direction. I needed to get that, but fuck it. I start running after the direction of the big mama, because I'm like, okay, at least the mama can't be that fast, right? Oh, no, shit was fucking fast as fuck. That's where bingo probably would have been a bad idea, because they would have just bolted after the hogs, and we'd probably never find bingo again. So good. I'm glad he wasn't with me at the time. But yeah, so I killed one hog, and then I remember same thing with that thing. That thing was super fucking dense. I had to drag it out over a fucking, like, not a cliff, but like a little mountain area, because the road was on the other side, and I had crawled over that thing, and we're talking, this thing's like, I don't know, 100, 200 feet high. It felt like fucking mountains, man. But yeah, I drug that sumbitch up the hill because it'd be too long to try to go around this thing, and it's like a giant, almost like a ravine, so it's not like you're gonna go around it. So I dragged that sumbitch all the way around, over the top, back down, and finally got to the road. And then I went out and got the truck again, came back, and picked up the hog and took off. I was probably like maybe 14, 15 years old, maybe. That's one thing I did like about being out there in like the woods, shit like that, was that you know, my parents trust me enough to be like, yeah, here's where the fucking keys are, and here's the rifles, here's the ammunition, here you go, fucking, yeah, don't hurt nobody. Okay, what does this guy quest want? Orb of Shadow Keep. Okay, well, we're just gonna grab it. We're not gonna do it, but we're gonna see where to go now. Okay, so now we know where the fuck is it. Warlock quest, heart stick. We point that back. Whoa, 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 what the fuck? No, that's belly grub. That's not the fucking quest. The Warlock. This one. Hearthwood. No. Why are you sending me back there? That's not where the fucking quest is. Hold on. Ashenville. Right, that's correct. So if we go map, that is completely wrong. It should be here somewhere. It's not. Why is it not there? This quest, Heartwood, is it over here, my other thing? Let's deactivate some of these fucking things. Track you off. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go into the wrong place. Okay, so here it is, Heartwood. That is not the right quest. What quest number is that? Now there's no fucking quest number. Okay, I know where I need to go, so I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna Hearth. We're gonna go there, and hopefully the shit's there. All right, it should be here somewhere. I wonder if I still have that. I already closed it. I remember another time we were at a different ranch. Now this is a lot smaller ranch, like maybe 400 acres instead of 9,000. And me and a buddy were out by the river that runs by. I think it's the Llano River that passes through there. And it's real shallow in this place, but still, the middle of the river where you cross is probably about 2-3 feet deep, you know. And we're out there shooting nutria. Apparently, nutria's good eats. I just never, you know, actually ate a water rat before. Something you wouldn't think to fucking eat. So we were out there and we see a mama hog and all her little piglets. And these little piglets are probably about this big. And what kind of rifle do we have? We have like a 22 or something because we were hunting nutria, right? And we can probably take out the little pigs, no problem. But we know they fucking run like crazy. And so what we did, we tried to sneak up on the mom. She saw us, and she bolted and crossed the river. The little piglets, well, they didn't know what the fuck to do, so they scattered. And we're like, fuck it, chase a piglet. And so we started chasing these little piglets and shit. And we ended up catching fucking 2 of them, like by hand. And we basically took these 2 little piglets home. It's actually quite awesome. Um, they were too small to kill. I mean, these things were like actually kind of cute, and we're like, oh man, we can't just fucking kill these things. You know, they're like little fucking cats almost. So we caught two. We went looking for more, but like, it's very hard to hold on to a little piglet and be looking for more piglets, especially if you got to chase down another one. You know, those little fucking things are squirmy, and they scream. Luckily, they don't bite. At least these didn't bite. So we ended up taking it home. Oh, where's the bush? I know it's around here somewhere. I just saw the damn thing. Wait, did it fucking go away? Did we already loot it? No. Heartwood. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. That should be enough to tempt the succubus. You will find out the ruins in Aldrin in the northern part of the... Okay, so now where do we take this? Retrieve the stick from Ashenville and then bring it to Glalala in the major in Stormwind. Okay, good thing he's one of these portals. Whoa, what the fuck? No. Fuck. Miscalculated. Ah. So these recall scrolls, they take you to your last bound location. Fuck. I was already up here. I could have just kept going north. Ah, that was a slight oversight on my end. I thought it would take me back to Stormwind, and it's like, no, it's not a Stormwind portal. I'm not a fucking mage. Well, that just backtracked me a little bit. Either way, the little fucking piglets. I thought my mom was going to be pissed, right? And we show her the little piglets. And she is like so happy and excited that they have little piglets. She grew up on a ranch. And so she likes all the little animals and stuff like that. And, you know, she's always taking care of pigs and goats, chickens and stuff like that. So I think like that really like makes her happy. So I think that same day we basically put the pigs in a box or something and put those in a room, and then we went to the back and we had a place where we had some horse stables, and we just put up some metal grate because the place there took care of horses a lot, and then we had a lot of chicken wire and hog wire, and so we basically built a little rudimentary fence and make sure we anchor it down and put some wood around it so they can't really dig underneath it. Put a big bowl of water and another bowl for feeding and shit, and we put the little piglets in there, and they were still skittish to people, but yeah, we had 2 little pigs, and for the next 3 or 4 months we kept them, and they got big fast, man. Holy shit, they grow quick as shit. I think by the time we had to leave, we had to move, and by that time they went from like being like this small to like, oh fuck, I don't know, I mean, I can't even, like, I would say at least 2.5 feet, maybe. They're big. And we had to dispatch them both. Mainly because we were moving and we couldn't take them with us because we were moving to a house in Fredericksburg or something like that. At the time we were in, I guess, it was kind of Fredericksburg, but it was like near, I can't remember the town. Something with a C, just to the south. Wow, can't remember the name. But yeah, either way, we were like in between districts, or what do we call it? So yeah, they ended up slaughtering the pigs. My mom cooked them up and stuff, and I didn't want to eat them, but like then again, like I really didn't think much about it, and they were fucking good. I didn't try to worry like, okay, which pig is this? I knew that they were going to eventually get killed and stuff, so that's why I try not to name them, because once you name something, it's kind of a hard thing to dispatch for food. It's the difference between a pet and a farm animal. But some people are fine with that. Some people like that raise chickens for meat. You know, they know they don't get attached to the animals. I know the people that do rabbits and stuff. I mean, that's a hard one, I think, because rabbits can be pretty awesome animals, and they can get real close to people. You know, they can be like fucking cats, and basically they come and get in your lap and all kinds of stuff like that. They're friendly. So, never wanted to have a rabbit for food purposes, but I know some folks that do it, and the way they say they cope with it is basically, hey, they kept us company for this time, you know, and those 2-3 years, and you know, it's their time for the next generation, and this is just this is part of life. It's you know, the next set of rabbits are already, you know, old enough to you know, take its place. And they usually do the whole thing where like they there's like a rack or something they put it in where the head kind of gets stuck in a little like a Y-shaped thing, and then they just pull it down, and that supposedly dislocates the neck from the skull, and it's supposed to kill and paralyze and kill the animal instantly, or paralyze it. I don't fucking know what it does, but something it kills it. I know we had other people that said they used the whole, you know, shoot them in the head thing, but that's not always 100%. You know, you're aiming for a very small area, and unless you got like a small 22 handgun that you can hold right above its head and like have a good, you know, perches on it so you can not miss, that still would suck. It's kind of like the cows. I always hate slaughtering cows, man. So they have the cow things. It's the, you know, the prod with the little fucking like almost like a pin inside it, and it's usually hydraulic ran, or it's ran with 22 casings. The ones I've seen were the ones ran with the hydraulic line. So there's a compressor in the back, you know, running something. You bring down this pipe, you put it on the head. The cow thinks nothing of it, man. You know, you put it against them, and then and like it punctures your skull. That's it. Sucks. Especially on those cows that like are friendly, you know. They're like, what you doing? You just holding me. What are you gonna do? My shoes? Okay, or my hooves, you know. And then you fucking pop its ass. That sucks. What's with that dude? You get beat up. Too bad. Oh, it's a mate. Well, unfortunately, I got to run back to Duskwood and then take the boat back. For some reason, I thought that scroll was taking me back to Stormwind, but no. Once I change my bound point, it takes me to the bound point. So, fuck. My mom wants my mom wants me to purchase a ranch so that way she can come live with me. I got a house. I already invited her and my dad and be like, hey, you guys can come live with me. You don't have to do a damn thing. You don't have to cook, clean, or do anything. Just chill, enjoy life, you know, do whatever y'all want. I'll take care of all the bills. I'll take care of the maintenance in the house. You don't got to do anything. But of course, my mom can't sit still. She has to be doing something. And my dad doesn't like it that I'm in Dallas because there's too much traffic. It's like, you don't go anywhere. All you do is watch Netflix now. It's not like you're doing anything. And even on top of that, the traffic's not bad once you know where to go and what roads to take and what time, because that's basically the whole thing. Anywhere with traffic is there's certain times and certain roads you don't take. And once you learn that schedule, you're pretty safe. Not only that, once you realize, you know, how the major roads are set up, how they loop around and all that stuff, you can pretty much take any fucking side road you want and end up on the other side of town or anything. You find your way through. It's nothing too complex. It's when you get to like the little suburban areas where they have like the fucking houses that go in circles and shit. Now that shit's fucking ridiculous. What's up, goat lady? Sosoka. Right? Sosoka. Goat people, I like her purples. Purple. That fucking leg turn. No one wants to look at your ass. No one wants to look at your legs. Damn witch. kind of like high heels, you know. That makes her ass like real high up and perky. Oh yeah. And then like elves are like, you know, they're like flat-footed apparently. Crazy ass calves. They still got the really high perky ass, but it's like natural perky. The other one's because of the hooves. What is it? What's that she say? Giant female seeking blacksmith. Took care of my lovely hooves. The silly joke. Oh, I can't even hear it. Something about chicken nuggets. I don't even check how old is she? What level is she? How old is she? What is this? A fucking How to Catch a Predator? Well, either way, so I need to get a ranch. And honestly, I don't really want to take care of a ranch. But you know, like I'm thinking here that I might not stay in my career too much longer here. My goal is to like break 100K, and then once I do that, I'm done. And I'm like right on the verge of doing it. And if it wasn't for like this whole COVID bullshit, I would have been on schedule to do it this year. But now it's like I'm a year behind. So next year, thing is we have a guy leaving that he just left Friday. So now people are scared that I'm going to leave. So they offered me a raise, which is great. So I don't know how much they're going to raise me. I told them, like when they did my review, I told them how much I want to make. And like, this is the goal, right? If you can make that happen, awesome. Either way. So that's my goal. Once I hit that, I mean, I don't really need it, but you know, once I hit it, great. I can say I've done it. I hit the fucking 6 figures. Good shit, right? Why is there a bunch of rats? Does I sell rats? No. So the idea is to break the 100K, keep that for a few months or whatever. Maybe make my another yearly anniversary or something like that. And then sell my house and move out to the country, purchase some land. I mean, I can probably purchase the land now and start setting up the ranch and just have my parents move there and stuff. The thing with that is if I purchase the land right now, like,
You need something?
I would have to purchase it completely out of pocket.
40 miles.
And that might suck because I won't be able to buy as much land as I want. Now again, well, how much land do you want to get? I mean, I'm not looking for like, 100 acres or 1,000 acres. Español. See? Someone's asking if I speak Spanish. ¿Tú hablas español? I'm like, yes, I. Sí. What the fuck is this thing? There's a damn thing. Alright, dude. Estás en un lugar que manda que hablen español. No. No. Okay, what? She didn't show up. Where the fuck she go? Estás en un lugar hermanan que hablan español. No. Al valer hablan buscando lugar. Yeah. Basically, they're looking for a place where people speak Spanish. No. No sé de. No sé de uno. Especificar, agarrar con la habilidad de lengua. Oh, there she is. She fucking spawned now. Alright, she's down. Cool. That made it easy. What does this lady do over here? So this guy is looking for people that can speak Spanish, so that way they can, you know, basically talk to people and play. I mean, I can speak Spanish. I'm not good at writing it. I can try to write it, but it's not the fucking best. Plus, this guy's fucking screaming at me or something. The whole caps thing, but I don't care.
Greetings.
What the hell? My fucking inventory's full. Fuck you, leaves.
Be careful.
Ooh, soul pouch. Nice. Oh, I don't got any more strobe gems anyways. Alright, I have a succubus now. Boop, 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 boop. I gotta search how to say that in Spanish. It's supposed to be pregunta ahí. Let's see. English to Spanish. Ask here. Oh, come on. Just fucking ask here. Ask. Pedir. Pedir. There. Ali. Pedir ahí. Now let me find Chromicraft Discord. How to join the Discord, fucking Discord, how to contact, how to connect. Where's the fucking support us, vote, rewards, contributes, donations, tools, wow, search, Discord community, there it is. Now find the address. No, give me. Okay. Copy. Okay. So I told him to go check that Discord and ask in there for any Spanish speaking guilds. Alright, so I have a succubus now, right? Let's bring her, already added to my menu. Sweet. I need to go set my home point again before I accidentally fucking send myself to God knows where. Let me kill this window up here. Man, this hat still stinks. Yeah, I need to wash it more and deodorize it. I left it out in the rain for like a week or two, and it rained like every other day, and it got really smelly. And I washed it with some dish soap. And then I threw it in the fucking washing machine and threw like some clothing soap, but I didn't throw it into the dryer immediately afterwards because I was out, and so it spent the whole day in the dryer, basically drying in its own moisture. So the scent, a lot of it didn't go away, and it has that musky smell, you know. So either I need to wash it in peroxide, but peroxide would probably dilute the colors. So probably watch it in a base, like what do you call that shit? Baking soda. Okay, let's bust out the succubus and see what she looks like. Then we'll take her upstairs to the bedroom. All right, slut with wings. Let's click on you. So highlight you. Let's take a look at your appearance. They kind of look the same. I guess, yeah, the colors are a little bit better now. Let's see if we can find that. Whoop, what? Oh, fucking wrong window. Rack window, man. Oh, come on. That's what I was trying to do. Let's see. Wrath of the Lich King, Succubus, images. Since we're using the new graphic. Oh, yeah. There she is. All right, so yeah, it's we're using a newer graphics package, and so it does look a little bit different. Yeah, you can tell this guy has some bad anti-aliasing going on there. Yeah, see, she's more blocky. You can see the edges here of the legs. I mean, you can still see it here, like the highlights on the legs. But other than that, it seems to be a lot smoother. So that one looks total ass. That one looks a bit better, but that's still a different one. Some cosplay of one. Oh yeah. Purple, and there's a red one. What? There's fucking shinies. You can get a shiny. Shiny succubus. No. Oh, she's doing the little ass shake. I like that little animation. Oh yeah. Okay. Fucking enough of that shit. All right. Can we make her slap her ass? Slap your. Oh, you know what? There's probably. So normally, pets gain. Oh look, there's somebody of ours lost in queue. That's Cajun. All right. So normally, as you level up, you unlock different skills for the pets, and they auto learn them. I know in retail you have to go to a pet trainer that would actually teach them this abilities. I am gonna go check to see if there's any abilities to check. Did I fucking bind? Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm gonna check the pet trainer, and then I'm gonna go back to the fucking starting, or that's the fucking inn, and then that's be it. I'm gonna go offline. I don't feel like playing right now. Not this game, at least. Like I said, I feel like I need to go out in the woods. Not to kill anything, just to be out in the woods, you know? Sometimes you just want to be in the fucking woods. So I was saying I need to buy some land. Oh, earlier I was saying that I need to purchase either. So if I purchase the land right now, you know, without. Well, if I just go and purchase the land myself, it's going to be whatever money I can put together for this. There's no pet trainer. What the fuck?
Need help?
Oh, okay. Well, there used to be a pet trainer.
Greetings.
Well met. What can I do for you?
Shadow Weave Tailor. Okay, I guess we don't have to train the pets no more. So let's check the succubus real quick. Okay, she has Lash of Pain. Yeah, that. Okay, I guess as she levels, she'll get more skills. Cool. So if I buy, I have to basically, whatever money I can get a hold of right now, I can probably go get a loan from a bank and all that, no problems. But I'll only be, usually with a bank, it requires you to have at least 10 to 15%, or no, even sometimes 20%, depending on your credit. Now I have excellent credit. It's like either upper 700s or 800s, you know, so I should be good on that end. But still, you know, the amount of land I want to get is probably anywhere between 4 to 5 acres. And I want a place that has trees and hopefully some kind of natural water of some sort. Mainly so I can either put in a well or use the water flow to generate power, you know. If there's a lot of clearings and stuff, then I can definitely do something with solar, depending on the soil conditions and what the mineral survey kind of shows me, I might be able to do a thermal, thermoelectric generator or something like that. Hey, she did a little ass slap. That's cool. All right, well, I'm gonna fucking call it here a day, and I am gonna go out and do something with the pup, I guess. And I'll probably be back later on tonight. I don't know if I'll play this or play something else. We'll see. All right, well, y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching, and peace out. Here's my shit.